Hello everybody, welcome to episode 3 of this whole D2 version 15th series going on here. So, this little intro segment that we usually have for this whole thing here. Because you know, this series takes like a bunch of random clips that happens throughout the day. So, let's get on to everything that has happened right now, or whatever is going on currently, with the D2. The D2, the dream device. Well, so let's get on to everything that has been going on currently. So there we go. Got our fun little whatever animation. That's what happens when you don't interact with them for a bit. But it's still night or whatever, so that's the joys of it. I probably should be recording this like earlier in the day, because, I don't know, it feels like it'd be a bit more eventful if I did that. But, so overall, we have been going through the parts of the world with our boy TENTOMON here. So we'll be going into all the random stuff that has happened today while exploring the land, the perils, the wonders, getting the ability to trying to get TENTOMON, our boy here, to the next level. But overall, we are doing pretty well. So let's move on over to the segments of the day. So, placing him down as we get to sit down and watch the journey of TENTOMON being an awesome bug Digimon. Whee! Going over to the next moments, because randomness. Probably a bit different ways of doing it today, because I was actually at home today, so I actually got to do some of it at the recording setup. So, meant I was playing DDR, because my whole video game setup is not that far away from this setup. I have, like, 2 different types of setups for video games, one for retro games and one for modern games. My retro game setup is right next to this whole setup. So, guess what I was doing earlier? So, you can imagine that. But yeah, we're going to move on to those random little segments and just show off all that fun. So, get ready for that! Bye-bye. Or, well, not bye, but just moving on over. Haha. Words. They're confusing. So, throughout the process of Area 2, we actually met up with a bunch of different Digimon. For example, I met up with a weird hedgehog-looking one that almost kicked my butt, like, a lot, which was kind of surprising. This time around, when I was doing the whole fights, we met up with Ogremon, which was kind of random. Instead of doing it through a help wave this time, we just kind of met him out of nowhere, which is kind of interesting. I guess it's supposed to represent the idea of, like, Ogremon just appearing out of nowhere in, like, the one part of the anime. It's like before, like, the whole Devamon separates the kids or whatever. But kind of cool that he just shows up randomly throughout the whole world. Gives that a bit of variety in a way. Which is kind of interesting, because before that we fought, like, Gazimons and stuff like that. So it is cool to see a lot more variety out of nowhere. Because in the Area 1, there isn't that much variety while you're fighting. You're just fighting a lot of Kunemons. So it is cool that out of everything, you're just getting a bunch of random Digimon. But we won the battle, so moving on. Hello everybody, welcome to a random little fight here. Well, it's a boss fight actually. So we got to the second area boss fight, and it's currently Devamon, which I don't know what that means for this currently, but we will have to swap out Armon here. Blah, sorry. I noticed it and I was like, oh, I want to capture this actually. Okay. So we're going to pick Piyomon here, because Piyomon actually has an evolution, so we're going to do that. Smash the button. Yes, we have the first hit, so we're doing good. Ooh, look at how many health bars he has. Ooh. But there you go. Yeah, we're fighting Devamon currently. So we are going to probably Shinka. So, got the little bars going up and everything. Got the words. And I have to get ready for button mashing pretty soon. And there we go. Woo! Birdramon got the first hit. Sorry, I just came back from like a long walk and I was like, ooh. So that's like I'm slightly out of breath, but I was like, I want to show the fight. We gotta show the fight. And oh, nope, Devamon got that first hit. It's not good for us. Ooh, wow, he did 2 bars of damage on us too. Ugh. So we're gonna try. Come on, yes, we got the hit. Sweet. Will we take down Devamon with this hit? Come on, come on, come on. Yes, there we go. Super exciting. We got another point down, which is super exciting here. So there you go, see the second dot went out now. which if you actually look at the map here, I know it does a whole, like, showing all the dots flashing or whatever, but we have not completed the map at all. We are now at the last dot. I see the first 2 dots are now blacked out, so now we're at the 3rd dot here. And now if you look at our step count here, we got 8,000 steps to go through. Overall, our total step count is that much, or is that our total step count? Yeah, that is, okay. So yeah, doing pretty well overall. I am going to switch back to Tentomon, because I am trying to get Tentomon to get his evolution down. I know the idea is you have to get, like, whatever amount or whatever. But currently he has 4 out of 10 wins, which I think Piomon, since like, Piomon already has the secondary evolution, Piomon does have a bit more wins and stuff like that. So currently Piomon is at 8 out of 15 wins. But overall, super excited to at least get to the 3rd area now. After the 3rd area, I do know the map expands and we get to go to different areas, so super excited here. But overall, for the 3rd spot of the first part of the map or whatever, File Island, I guess I should say, we're doing pretty well. So, after this point, we'll be going through this little walk-around area as well. I did record another little moment for I guess I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I forget how I'm doing the placement of these videos sometimes, but forgot I did an intro video earlier, or did a little intro part to this. But overall, we are doing pretty well on our run, so getting all readied up. And we'll switch back over to Tentomon, because he's a cool, awesome dude. We do actually have a lot of DP, so I'm not worried about DP currently, because I have a bunch of it, so I'm not too worried currently. I don't know how you gain DP. I presume it's just by walking around or whatever, and doing the fights. Well, I presume it's just by walking around, to be honest, mostly. But, overall, we are doing pretty well, so we'll walk around with Tentomon more of today, because it's still a really bright and sunny day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go get a drink of water, because, ooh, I'm a bit sweaty. Also got mail that I was super excited about, so I'm gonna go open that up in just a second. But there we go, Tentomon is readied up for this greatness. So now we're in Area 3. But yeah, we're gonna walk on through. So, move on to the next whatever segment I record for today. It's hard to say. I want to be like, hey, and then I'm like, I do know I'll probably have a few more, because I have been actually fighting a few random enemies today and stuff like that. So I'll probably see the Area 3 enemies as well today. And we'll figure out if we fight Digimon again on this device. I don't know if we do, because I don't know if that part, or they're supposed to represent, like, Digimon, like, separating the kids the first time around, or if that's supposed to be, like, the major fight at the end, or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to say. I probably should say spoiler alert on some of the stuff, but Adventure is old. If you haven't watched Digimon Adventure, you probably should go do that. It's a really good series. It's on Hulu in America. And I don't know where it's at in else parts of the world, so sorry about that. I do know Crunchyroll sells a Blu-ray of it, so go pick up the Blu-ray, I guess. I do know there's some DVDs around too, but go pick up the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray, I think, is more accessible nowadays. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Next segment over. Woo! So now we are in Area 3, and we are starting to get a bunch more of the random battles going on. So this first battle I got so far, or some of the first few battles I got so far, have all been with Bakemons currently, which is pretty cool to see. I made like a little reference on like a story post or whatever, I think on one of my other social media platforms, where I showed off like him in the anime while I was watching it, because I've currently been rewatching Adventure while going through this, so pretty cool to see how it's like matching up with the anime pretty well, because at this point the children are separated and everything, so it's really awesome to see all the random little moments all to come together. And then we got Tentomon's awesome little electroshock move, which is pretty cool to see the different animations for that, and different artwork. Overall, still easy to fight, though. We easily beat up the wonderful Bakemon, and now we have the advantage, the win of a lifetime, and another random little item to go through, which is also pretty exciting. I don't know what the items still do. I haven't looked that up or anything. I'll probably do that after I finish like recording all the stuff for today, because it's just one of those random things I should be doing. But that's pretty much it. Okay, so we got the little end segment here, which just talks about everything that's gone on with the Digimon over the day. So today's been a bit of interesting today, because it's one of those off days, and it's actually the first day I fully spent with this device. instead of like leaving it at home or whatever because busy days at work or whatever, which tomorrow will be a busy day, so it'll be leaving him the device at the house for a little bit and then probably bringing it like the next day or whatever, because it's just one of those things where it's like, I gotta see all the weird stuff that happens. But overall, during the progress of today, we've actually gotten through a lot of things. So, woke up with him, did all my usual fun tasks and stuff like that throughout the day, and played video games and stuff with him. So, it was fun going through all that, because I also had to go get like the mail at some point, which in my neighborhood, the mailboxes are not close to the houses at all. It's like a solid 20-minute walk, so it was pretty cool to take them out and like go through like the 50 million random fights of like the area, which was pretty awesome, because overall it's been like just a lot of random fights. Been a lot of Bakemons, which was kind of weird. I don't know why that's the new common guy of the area. So hopefully that changes out a bit, because I would love to see like all the other random mons from this like current arc of the show, which is like each one focuses like on the different like aspects of it. And I get that you couldn't show off like the whole like Ty and Matt episode where they're not really doing anything super specific besides like fighting the was it Yukijimon, who becomes a friend real quickly. So not really that much of a major point. He's much more of a major point as a nice guy in the episode than a mean one, so it's kind of funny there. And then with, you probably could have done one with, Mimi and Izzy's whole story, where, like, they were fighting off against, like, the one singular Mon there as well. So, I don't know, maybe that's probably why they did it, because, like, by the point you meet, like, Sora and Joe or whatever, on their little side story, that's when you start meeting, like, a horde of Digimon again, which is probably where this device got the idea of just throwing Bakemons at you, because they needed, like, that whole, like, little horde mentality for, like, the random battles throughout the day. And, to be honest, that kind of makes the most perfect sense, because what else are you gonna really pick? I mean, you could pick, like, random fights against, like, Leomon and, like, Ogremon over, like, a few times, but, like, you don't want to overuse that, and so I get the idea. I get what they were going for. They gotta hold off this fancy stuff for the help waves and stuff like that, which we sadly didn't get a help wave today. Even though I did a bunch of walking with the device, we haven't gotten much with the help wave. I think at this point, though, we are getting close to finishing off this whole map area here. I don't know if another dot will appear or if it just moves over to the next little area. I do know it moves over to, I think it was at the server continent or something like that, which is pretty exciting. You can go back to older areas to grind out like your Digimon and stuff like that, which I don't need to do that currently, because overall we're doing pretty decently with getting Tentomon's wins up still. Because if you look at his win count, he currently has 5 out of 10 wins, so we'll probably easily get that all set up tomorrow and get all of his wins out of the way, because I probably will have to go to Home Depot and return some lights, because I spent a lot of time setting up lights for a house, and the lights, like, died in a day, which is great quality. I even sat down and, like, did all the little swap out pieces and everything, and made sure, and I was like, nope, they're dead. Great quality. New lights, and they're already dead. So, go back in and do that, and then walk around to swap out the things, and Christmas fun. I feel like that scene in, like, Christmas Vacation or something. Man, why am I forgetting the movie's name? Where he's, like, trying to plug in the lights, and it's not working, and then all of a sudden it's, like, shocked by something. That's pretty much my day. Except I got shocked by Tentomon with his random events. So, pretty exciting there, because I did, like, walk around a bit while trying to, like, fix the lights, and that didn't work out well for me. But yeah, tomorrow, he'll probably be left at home for a little bit at the beginning of the day, but then when I get to the house later on, do my usual walk with the dog and stuff like that, and then do, like, my other random activities during the day, so we'll at least get his steps back down again, and get all moving and grooving. So, super exciting there. And then I think Wednesday will be actually fine to, like, take him with us, so Wednesday will be, like, one of them, like, heavy hitting walking days for him. He'll be getting all of them steps. He'll be getting every random bit, and I'll probably be getting, like, knocked back a few times, because I'll be trying to do work at the same time. So probably have a little bit of knockback, but we should be able to at least get through some of the events currently. So be excited for that. Get excited for all the fun with Tentomon. And that's pretty much it for this third episode here. Sorry for it being a bit of a weirder one, because I know I did like one segment in the actual recording area, because, what was it? Just had the option to, and I was like, I need the better lighting or whatever. I was like, well, didn't need the better lighting. I was just like, hey, I can use the better lighting, and that's what I did. I want to try doing that a bit more with boss fights, because I feel like it'd probably work out better if I'm doing that with the boss fights at least. I understand like why I couldn't do that with like help waves and stuff like that. You know, well, I probably could do it with help waves, because the lights I'm using actually will probably cause a lot of signal, and I'm right next to like a CRT and stuff like that, so I probably have way much more access to help wave stuff during this like room area. But overall, I don't know if I'd show off the whole help wave thing in here. This room is kind of messy. I need to fix up things, and my dog's walking over here. What do you need, Annabelle? Do you need a little bit of pets? Okay. It's currently late, so she probably told me to be quiet so that she can sit down and sleep. So I want to end it off here because dog wants to sleep. And I also have to finish up editing this video, so woohoo! I will be trying to post these videos at least morning and afternoons, because I feel like that's a better time. It also separates it from the Digimon series, where I'm trying to post that, or the Pendulum series, where that one's getting posted at nighttime. I did say in the Digimon Pendulum series I'd do a connection battle with this guy, but I'm probably going to wait till the next episode to do that, because it's late, and my Digimon is somewhere else. It's currently like on the other area, because I just leave him next to my bed, because, you know, wake up, grab him, and there you go. Sorry, y'all. I mean, I do the same with this guy too. I usually just leave him where I'd go find him again. So that's pretty much it for right now. Thank y'all for watching this video, and if anyone wants to ask me any questions or anything, please comment them down below. And if anyone wants to give me tips, you can also comment them down below. I will also answer, or if you just want to talk to me, you can slap those comments down below. I'll take any comments. Well, most because I just like talking to y'all. That's literally all it is. It's just me wanting to talk to people. Haha. Me! It's just me wanting to talk to people about my hobbies and stuff like that. Well, our hobby. I don't know why I said my hobby, but you get the idea. It's late. Whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time in the next episode, because we still have a lot of this device to go through. Because we have a lot of anime to go through. We're only in the beginning of the Digimon anime. We're not even that far yet. Dun dun dun! Okay, see ya.